Okay, so finally we are in the challenge 13, which is YARA rules, and as they say over here, YARA mean one. So what we will be doing in this room is we will be doing these bunch of stuff, understanding the basic concept of YARA, and we will also learn when and why we will need the use of YARA rules and couple of these stuffs. So before moving to task 2, let me tell you the story in short. So what's happening here is that at the company TBFC there was something wrong, and like there was a chaos, and McSkidy was the one who was trying to help the blue team, but for some reason she went disappear. Now what she did is that she sent a bunch of images to the blue team. The thing is, these messages might look normal, but they have a secret message inside them. It has a message or something that will help the blue team to cover up the chaos and make the stuff back to normal. So what we will be doing is that we will use the YARA rules to find the hidden message in the images. So let's start the virtual machine, and then we will be moving to the task 2. Before going to task 2, let's click over here, and then so in simple term, what is YARA? YARA is like a superpower find and replace tool for cybersecurity. What it does is, instead of finding just what in document, it can search through files for specific pattern, look for hidden text inside the files, and also find the malicious code. And one of the good feature is it goes through and searches through thousands of files at once. Next we will be covering the structure of the YARA rules. So we will see how each rule is structured. We have 3 main parts for each of the rule. So first is meta, second is string, and third is condition. Let's see all of them. So let's understand all this very simply. So we'll move to another window. Let me select it. Okay, so as you can see over here, these are the 3 main parts. So first is meta. What this contain is, it contain all the information about the rule, like the author, who wrote the rule, and description what the rule does, and the date when it was made. Or basically these are just labeling. Next we have string. So they specify what we are searching for. These stuff specify what we are looking for in the files. And then we have the condition. It means that when the rule should be triggered. Any of them means if you find any of those string, tell me. So this is how a rule of YARA looks like. This is the meta part, this is the string part, and this is the condition part. So as we discussed that string are, this is that part that YARA searches for when scanning file, right? And then we have the text string. So what text string does is it only searches for a specific term. Like in this example, it searches for the Christmas word inside a file. And now here we have the case sensitive option, like by default if we write this, only this it will search exactly for this, but if we add this, it will also search for this, and also this. So what this white and ASCII does is that these are 2 different formats, and when we add this, it searches for both of the formats. Next we have the XOR. When you add the XOR, what it does is it tries to find the encrypted text. And then we have the base 64. So when we add the base 64, it finds the encoded data. Sometimes we have data that the hacker has encoded, so it also look for the encoded data. And then we have the hexadecimal string. You can read it yourself and the couple of stuff. Let's move to the actual practical. So let's go to the terminal. What we will be doing in this is that let's first of all move to the directory that's mentioned over here, and let's do ls. So these are some images, and we know that some of the images has the secret message, so we will try to find that. So what we will be doing is to find the hidden message, and for that we will need to write the YARA rule. So let's make the file first of all, and creating a file for that we will use nano, and then we will write this. And now we will be writing the YARA rule. So we will type the rule and then here the rule name tbfc. Let's give it any name like message hunt, and then we will put the bracket and then we'll give the metadata. Now we will type the author, like who wrote the rule, so we will just call it Alex, and then we will write the description. We will write over here that finding hidden message, and then we will do the date. So what date today is? It's 14 December, so we will just write it in this format, and then we will move to the second part, which was string. So what we will be doing is this is what we are writing is basically a regex expression, as we have saved that. Actually you can read from here, I'll just write it here. So we will write it $MESSAGE is equal to /tbfc colon bracket A to Z and A to Z. I'll explain this code in a while, and then we will move to the condition part. What we will do here is write MESSAGE, and then we will save the we have saved that. Now let me explain what we just did. We have created a YARA role to which we give this name. Let me explain the content of. So this was the basic metadata stuff, and this was the condition, and let me explain the string part. So what we are doing is that I have made a mistake over here. I'll just fix that. Let me explain it first. So the regex expression start from this slash, and then we specify to match these exact words, and then over here in the bracket we are telling that find any character from A to Z that is in uppercase, and also find from A to Z that is in lowercase, and also find any number that is from 0 to 9, and let's specify the like one or more of the previous characters, and then we have the slash, which means the regex pattern. So now let me fix this quickly, and then we'll run this. I think we are good now. What we will be doing now is to run the YARA file. Let's type YARA -r -s and the name of the YARA role, so McSkidy. So this is the command, and that plug means like recursive, which will find all these subdirectories, and this -s will show. This will actually show the actual string found in the file, and this is the rule we have just wrote here. Let's also specify the directory we are searching in, so we will just paste this over here and click enter. As you can see, we have find some hidden messages. So these are the secret messages in the images. So what we will do now is that count that to answer this one. This is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, correct. Now what they are saying, what regex would you use to search for this specific stuff? We have wrote over here, so let's write it here /tbfc. As you can see, we have just correctly write this. This is exactly the same as this one, and then we will the message is, we can see that it is find me in Hopsec Island. So this is the message, find me in Hopsec Island, and we have successfully done the challenge 13. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.